Morning, folks. Back to the grindstone. I've just selected these photos. I'm going to paint either that one, that one. This one, if you can see it, was it was a painting of Venice that I did some years ago. It was quite a large one. It was 36 inches by 24 inches. Quite formidable. Not a great picture, photograph, because I think it was done on a Polaroid camera. This one was another one I did. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if I sold it or what. That was based on a Norwegian artist. I think it was a Norwegian artist. That one, I took a photograph of the TV screen. I'll show you them a bit close up, but I don't want to move the camera. And this one is a photo I took. I'm going to abstract it. I don't want to put all this stuff in, but it's the trees, the sky, and I'll put a bit of a shape to this here. But this one, that's got quite a lot of possibilities for abstracting. As you know, well, for most of you that have watched my last couple of videos, they've both been abstract, anything, abstract cloud, abstract pattern, whatever anybody wants to make of it. But my real passion, or growing passion, is to abstract landscape. And I picked up this one. I'm not going to do anything with it, but I'll show you. It was by Martin Doran. West Hythe, that's on the south coast. A few years ago I wouldn't have dreamt of doing a landscape like this, but now I'm very much attracted to that sort of style. Jackie Gardner's another one. They've got the Danish painter, who's really very interesting. I'll show you these close up. That would have been a Norwegian landscapes in the winter. I enjoyed doing that. It was a real challenge in oil. So that one, I'll show you that one. I think that sold for well over a couple of £1,000 in the gallery. I didn't get anywhere near that. It was based on paintings by Antoine Bouvard, aka Mark Aldine. Well, I'll put that one to one side. I've got hundreds of these photos, and all my own, well, mostly. There's another one I took. This one, sort of, might be Brecon, or I can't remember where I took this one. But there's that one. I'd like to do something with that. It's got plenty of colour. So we'll keep that one out in abeyance. We'll leave that one. I'll pin this one to there. Don't really get paint on it. Right, okay, we'll let's get a clip. There we are. That'll do. Right, so this is the bit that attracts me here. It's the shape of those trees. So I'm going to use a bit of burnt sienna and well, I'm going to do a bit of a drawing. I should do, really, shouldn't I? So we'll we can have we put some fields behind this. I'm not going to do the houses. Going over the hill, we can put a bit of something down here, and this just a bit of grass landscape, and we'll have some. We've got this nice, lovely blue bit up here, and all the rest of it be white, cloud, So there we are. So that's an abstract drawing, and I'm not sure what I'll go through there, but I'm going to put nice colours in there. Right now, this is a piece of watercolour paper, £140, Winsor & Newton practice paper. Don't use your good stuff, because now I've put a coat of white gesso over that to give some sort of seal, and it's dried. Well, I've dried it with a hairdryer, perfectly flat. Or, yeah, more or less. So we'll get a bit of umber, bit of red. Get a nice just get a colour on here, just a neutral colour. Right, now we'll give that a bit of a rub that in with a bit of tissue paper. Now we want the blue sky up here, so we'll put those in first. I'll find a brush to use. I'll use this inch brush. So we'll have a bit of blue, ultramarine, my colours are not the colours that are, it's good enough, that are, well, that should be lighter, it could be on the horizon. Okay, now we want, I'm not a great lover of the burnt sienna, the Winsor, well, even the Winsor & Newton, the oil version and watercolour version are much darker, but I haven't got those, so I haven't even got much burnt sienna, but I've got some, so I'll use it in the sky, in the clouds. Have to go down the range and get this. So with the range, so we do have a range, but I'm afraid they sacrificed much of the really good art department to accommodate an Iceland freezer sensor. Right, okay, so let's put a bit of water on that. We're just washing it at the moment, so a little bit of white and a touch of the light colour, the warmer. It gives a warm colour. Okay, let's put a bit of landscape while that's sort of drying off. We'll go and do a bit of that distant landscape. What should we have there? I've got Viridian on here. It mixes very well with, oh, I need the yellow, with the cadmium yellow, or even cadmium yellow pale. This is a thick acrylic. I wouldn't have bought this, but I inherited it. And there's a lot of it. It's a 225mm tube. The Viridian is getting a bit jellified, so I will have a sort of catching the light. Okay, we can put some in the sky, just a sort of a wash of it in the land. Now the gesso itself hasn't really waterproofed the surface, but as it dries it will flatten out. We want to get some white in here, but not too white. Try and keep the distance out, the distance unmolested, so to speak. Let's get a darker green now. Oh, we can just come down here. The landscape. So a bit of red in there. It's just quite a soft brush actually. Bit of a cloud, something like that. Or cloud shadow. We can do a bit of sgraffito on this. Sgraffito, a lot of artists use this. I was watching a Danish painter earlier and she does quite a bit of it. So you have to sort of forget the traditional way of painting that we have been using. A bit of ochre. Because there's a lot of different shades in the grasses. Let's get that darker in here. Go back with some light colour there. Okay. Good brush, a good clean. I've got to go back in the sky with this brush. Just let that dry off a bit. We can right, just get some stronger colour up here now. Getting confused with the edges of those clouds. getting the blue bits in. Need more white in there because that's lower down. You can, picked up a bit of green. You can dry all this with a hairdryer, which I could do I could just pause. I'll pick up a lot of green there. No matter, all part of the fun. This palette's been going since last Friday, I think, when I did, oh no, I did the abstracts, one on Friday, I think, and one on Saturday, with acrylic. Give that brush a clean. So I'm not copying the photograph. I'm just using it as a guide. Nice and soft. Plenty of white or cloud or light cloud at the top there. You're still using this burnt sienna. A bit of shadow. Now I always make, pick the green up, take your clouds off of the painting. We'll do something with that in a minute, I think. Right, let's get those trees in now on that tree line. I'm not going to use a pencil. I'm looking for my, yeah. I've got this lovely big brush here, but I'm not going to use it. I'll use a smaller one because I want to get these hard trees on. So, blue, yellow, and red. Let's the dark on the bottom of this. But you can quickly work over any mistakes or bits and pieces that you don't like, and I don't like the shape of that. All blue in there. Okay, now we'll just reinstate this bit here. I will have dark green. Right, we want that nice and bright there. Get a bit of ochre. We'll put a few pushes in, I think, here and there. This is not too dissimilar from the tone studies I did. I've still got the one that I did 9 years ago when I watched Dennis Sheehan, an American artist. And I did several of them then, and I went back to it a while ago. Because they're great fun to do. There's some nice light greens in here. Because we've got quite a bit of cloud or breaks in the sky, bringing some light in the foreground here. I want to reduce the intensity of some of those there. Right, we'll balance that with another one here. Red, blue and yellow. Now you can see that how the paper's ballooned up. In a minute I'll probably just stop the video and just dry it off with a hairdryer. put a bit of a par through here. Oh, I really saw that light yellow. Well, no, I reckon we could put a couple of poppies in there. Probably could have done without that, but I don't know, we could always paint them out. Right, I'm just going to stop the video and give it a try. Well, I've given it a bit of a dry. I just want to get rid of that. It's on the high spot and it's sort of bleached out a bit. Shake the brush. Put some of the white. Soften, soften, soften. It's probably reflecting the light a bit. Well, I'm not displeased with it. Let's just move the prints and dismantle all this. It's nothing like that. I was going to open those up, but we'll leave those. Take that off. I'll move the sprawled over a bit. So there. Now we'll take this off. Oh, excuse me. Oh, very sticky this stuff. Our tyre left it. It's a really sticky one. When he did, well, finished off our showering. Right, okay. Oh, that's quite bright, isn't it? Quite abstract. Oh no, sorry. Right, I'm just going to come out of that. Put a mount on it. Oh, that's too small. I wonder what this one will do. Well, no, that's wrong. It's too big. Use this one. Oh, well, there we are. Sort of going over the hill there, behind that one coming down. Well, let me know what you think of that one. I'd like to have done it more abstract, but probably could have done with a bit more colour in the sky. But it's what I feel now. I don't really refer to the photograph. I've made a painting, which is totally different than the photograph, which is what I set out to do. Well, I hope you like this one, folks. I'll go and get this uploaded and you can let me know in the comments. Bye-bye.